foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word of truth and this sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. All right. The GMS Mississippi / Memphis, got the brother Anah down here visiting from the Memphis camp, and just we're gonna break bread in the spirit. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters now, is enduring to the end. All right, and it's gonna take a particular mindset to endure everything that we're gonna go through. All right, within these times of chaos, man. And at the end of the day, we need a standard to be lifted. And the standard is going to be lifted, and it's going to be against, all right, these Edomites, these devils, man. You see? Yahweh Shema Shai has plans to destroy, all right, this man's devices for his new world order, And everything that Esau Edom is doing is right in accord with the script of prophecy, man. Esau Edom is doing nothing outside of what the prophecy say. And within the prophecy, this man loses, man. So now, even him trying to rewrite people's DNA, trying to rewrite the story, trying to rewrite the outcome, that's still part of prophecy where he ends up losing, man. So we can get there in Revelation.
That is on Revelation 12, I'm going to start at 7. Revelation 12 and 7. Yep. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Yeah, this is what this thing is all leading up to. This man's going to have to deal with Yahweh Shai, because Michael is just representation of the spirit world. He's one of the top archangels in the military, all right, that spiritual army, of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Yep. And we know Yahweh Shai is the top of that army, all right, that spiritual military. But this is where this thing is heading to, man, where these Edomites will come face to face with Yahweh Shai. All right, real quick, get that in Daniel 8.
I was just thinking that out.
Yep, spirit. Let's get that Daniel 8 and 25.
Yeah, this is Daniel 8 and 25. Yep. And through his policy, also he should cause craft to prosper in his hand.
And through his policy, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And see, this is what we're seeing happen today, because originally this was dealing with, Antiochus Epiphanes, all right? But, hey, wisdom is manifold. And this time it's dealing with the elite of Esau Edom, which is causing craft to prosper in his hand. This man has pretty much turned the earth into a death camp, and he's not, just being aggressive, but for the most part, people are walking themselves to the slaughter. Why? Because he has used craftiness. Like, he's used safety, He's telling you he's trying to protect you. He's telling you he's trying to protect you and kill you at the same time. Go ahead.
It said, and through his policy also he should cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Yep.
And he should magnify himself in his heart.
Yep, magnify himself in his heart, which is mine. This man thinks he's a god. This man thinks that he can just completely modify the creation of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. All right, he think he can change people's gender. He think he can change your DNA, your makeup. All right, he thinks he can change what's written in the scriptures, man. He has magnified himself in his heart, in his mind, man. You see, go ahead.
It said, he should magnify himself in his heart.
Yep.
And by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace shall destroy many, man. And there's a lot of people that's consenting to death. All right? Volunteering themselves to the slaughter, man. By many. By his legislation, by his mandates, a lot of people are finna be put to death, man. Yep. Go ahead.
He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
Woo! He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, Yahweh Shai. Because isn't one of Yahweh Shai's titles what? King of kings, Lord of lords. Yep. And this is what this man is doing.
Yep.
He's getting ready to stand up against Yahweh.
Yep. And the NLT said he would either take on a prince or princess in battle.
In battle.
Yep.
You see, that's that war in heaven. All right? Yahweh and the chariots versus Esau Edom, his fighter jets and his military weaponry, man. That's what this thing is going. This is where everything is headed to, man. And this is what we got our mind on, man. You know, nothing else matters, man. It's time to simplify your life as much as possible because this is where this thing is headed, man.
Yep.
And a lot of things that people are consumed with don't matter, man.
Yep.
All right.
We coming to the end of the movies.
Yep. This the last scene.
Last scene.
It's the last scene of prophecy, man. And it's gonna lead up to Yahweh Shai, all right, versus everybody, man, except for the elect.
Pretty much. Yep.
Beginning with this dragon, this beast system, which is ran by Esau Edom, man. Now Yahweh Shai is gonna come deal with the Roman Empire. It wasn't time for them to fight then. That's why he told Peter, put your sword up. Yep. You know? There was really orders from the commander. Hey, because what's a commander like? A commander will tell you what, stand down, soldier.
Yeah.
That's really what he was telling people. Peter, stand down. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got it. Well, I'm gonna get that after that.
Yeah.
But he said he should also stand up against the prince or princess.
Yep.
But he should be broken with our hand.
He shall be broken with our hand, which means he's gonna be destroyed with a power that's not from this earth, not made with the hand of men. You see, the power that's gonna take this man out of rulership is not from this earth. You know, even when that standard gets lifted, that's gonna be a power that's not from this earth. That's why Esau's not gonna be able to deal, man. You know, you got it, bro.
So this let me get this really quick.
Yep.
This Isaiah 47:3. That nakedness should be uncovered, yeah. That shame should be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah. See, Yahweh Shai not gonna meet you in the form that he met you over 2,000 years ago in the Roman Empire.
Yep.
You know, he met you as a man, as a mere mortal. But when he come back this time, man, he's coming back as an entity. All right, angelic power, man. You know, and he's coming straight at you, man. Matter of fact, you had something.
Yeah, I had
They got.
This John 18. Let's start at 35. Polite answer, am I a Jew? That thy own nation and the chief priest had delivered thee unto me.
Yep. What
hast thou done?
Yep.
Yahweh shall answer, my kingdom is not of this world.
Yep.
If my kingdom were of this world, then will my servants fight.
Yeah, see, it wasn't time.
That,
you know,
yep.
it was that society was for the Gentiles. You see, matter of fact, real quick, get Luke 21 and 24. Then you get back to that.
Yeah, this is Luke 21:24.
Yep.
And they shall fight by the edge of the sword.
They shall fall by the edge of the sword.
It's
Speaking
like,
to our people during 70 AD, their siege, you know, by the Romans. Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations.
Yeah, because our people got led captive, you know, during 70 AD, and eventually our people that escaped, you know, eventually they will be carried away captive during the transatlantic slave trade. So 70 AD pretty much led to us being scattered throughout the earth, man.
Okay.
You know, go ahead.
And Jerusalem should be trodden down of the Gentiles,
yep,
until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. See, it wasn't fulfilled when Yahweh Shai was talking to Pilate then. You see, Rome still had to rule, you know. You still had to have the Dark Ages. You had to have that head, all right, that Roman Empire, which was wounded, be healed and come back into power. And then it was going to be time for Yahweh Shai to deal with you, man.
Yep.
You see that? Yep. So that's why I said, my kingdom is not of this world, which you're talking about this age. This ain't my age, all right, to rule. You know? But if it was my age, my servants will fight. But see, now we coming to that age, man.
Yep.
You know?
Back in John 18:36, Yahweh shall answer, my kingdom is not of this world.
Yep.
If my kingdom were of this world, then will my servants fight.
Mm-hmm.
That I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence.
Yep. So if there was the time for Yahweh to rule, it would have went down then. But see, that wasn't the time. Now it's time, you know. And we're gonna explain that, you know, even in Daniel. Matter of fact, get Daniel 7 and 15. We're gonna go to the interpretation of the fourth beast, man. You see?
Daniel 7:15. He said,
Yep, start 15.
Daniel 7:15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the business of my head troubled me.
But he had just seen the vision of all these different empires that will come into power. You know, and that fourth empire being the Romans, their fourth beast. You know, and now they spoke of a little horn that came out of it, which is America, man. So now the interpretation of the dream is going to be broken down. Go ahead.
It said, I came near unto one of them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this.
Yep.
So he told me and made me know the interpretation of the things.
Yep.
These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth.
Yep. So you had the Syrians, all right, Babylonians, you know, the Medo-Persians, all right, the Greeks, and then you had the Romans. Go ahead.
Verse 18. But the saints of the Most High should take the kingdom.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. What should I say? If this was my kingdom, servants will fight. So now we in a time where the saints gonna take the kingdom, man.
Yep. We're gonna have to, cause what Esau said, out over my dead body.
Yeah.
You know? So it said, but the saints of the Most High should take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Go ahead.
Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast.
Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast. You see, Daniel was inquiring of what? That fourth beast. There was something about that fourth beast, man. You see? Go ahead.
Which was diverse from all the others.
It was diverse because it was a republic and not a monarchy. Go ahead.
Exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, breaking pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet.
Yep. Hey, they're talking about that mighty military power.
Yep.
Of the Romans, man. You know, it had a very uniform, very professional, you know, military. All right? The best iron for weaponry, you know, superior iron, you know. Go ahead.
And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things.
And that horn is speaking of America. And those 3 that fell, as we went over, was, you know, the French, Spain, and Britain, man. You know, go ahead.
It's in a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows.
Yeah, because a mouth that spake great things. You know, going into pretty much the American influence, man. Because the anti-Messiah energy is it's really concentrated here in America and pushed out throughout the earth. You know, that narrative of plantation Christianity, that's pushed out from here in America, man. That false, you know, Christianity, plantation Christianity. You know, the image of the Most High, the image of His Son, the image of the Israelites. America plays a big part in forwarding those things, those blasphemies throughout the earth, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It said, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints.
And the same horn made war with the saints. Going back into what? Revelation 13, and how it was given him to make war with the saints and overcome them. All right? And this is speaking of what? This horn. Which is what? The horn that rises beast system. America, go ahead.
Yep. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them.
And prevailed against them. See, he prevailed against the saints. We would have to take an L before we get the W on the back end, before we get the victory on the back end.
Yep.
You see, go ahead.
Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High.
So we were getting our ass wore out. You see, we were getting our ass tore out the frame until the Ancient of Days. All right, read again.
Until the Ancient of Days came.
Till the Ancient of Days came. And did he physically come? No. First, he sent back the Holy Spirit through Yahushua.
Yep.
All right? And we was raised up on our feet, a spiritual army. And then a standard was lifted. And then eventually Howard Shai gonna come. But before then, it said how, hey, he's prevailing against us. Until Yahweh Shema Shai stepped in, the Ancient of Days. Go ahead.
And judgment was given to the saints of the Most High.
Yep.
And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
The time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. It said judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And in order to execute judgment, what you need?
Yeah, but you Most High, ultimately, man.
You need power.
Power, yeah.
Why can't Esau execute his judgment?
Got the power.
He got the power.
Military, he got the resources because the earth was given to his hand.
Yeah.
And pretty soon, this Surat the 10th chapter, he was sent one over that is profitable.
Yep.
So we finna come in that power. Not the Chinese. The Moab not up next. We up next.
No.
You have Shai up next, man.
Absolutely not. Hey, what they say, judgment was given to the saints so that power was given.
And we coming to that time now. That standard about to be lifted.
Yeah, man. This is what we need to tap into, man. Everything else is just something to do. Yep. All right, but this is what you should be excited about. Go ahead.
It's I'm gonna read that again. Daniel 7:22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Thus he said, the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which should be diverse from all the kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth, and should tread it down and break it in pieces.
Right.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them.
Yeah, so when you go into this NATO and EU system, pretty much those 10 kings go into those EU nations, which have some form of authority in the earth, because even with you go to like French, they still have pretty much, you go to Africa, it's pretty much colonized between the French, America, and Britain. All right, China and India is heavily, influenced by Britain. All right, Australia. Then you have over here in Central South America and the islands is heavily influenced by Spain. Portugal. All right, and French. You see, showing that what these EU nations, they still have some type of authority in the earth, but see, they answer to this beast system overall, man, which is financed by the elites, and the powerhouse of it is America, man. Go ahead.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall rise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
America. So America will be that superpower that emerged out of this beast system, showing that because America really became superpower status after World War II. You had that Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944, which made the American dollar the world reserve currency, and not the British pound. That's when America really was established as a world power in the earth, man. The dominant world power in the earth. You see? Go ahead.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Yep.
And think to change times and laws, and they should be given into his hand until the time and times and dividing of time.
Yeah, so let's go back to those same. It's the same breakdown for the 3 days and a half in the Revelation 8th chapter. Time is 100 years times 200. All right, and dividing the time is 50. Because the time really started when the southern kingdom was brought over here, all right, in captivity to be with what? The rest of the northern kingdom. Mm-hmm. That's really when that time started from 1619 all the way until 1969, beginning with Elder Bibbins, it was given unto his hand. He really had no resistance. But see, it says earlier it said until the Ancient of Days came. The saints were wore out to the Ancient of Days. You see? So when the spirit was on Elder Albert Bibbins, that was a representation of this man will begin to start falling. Now it's a resistance set up. It's a spiritual resistance first. And it's going to lead to a physical overthrow. You see? Go ahead.
Keep going.
Yep.
It said, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
Yeah, so his dominion finna be taken away. He not gonna prevail. This man is finna lose all power. Exactly. This man gonna be stripped to nothing. We finna watch this man go from this big mighty empire, you know, highly technological and, you know, all these different things that this man has been able to do within his rulership. This man is finna go to nothing. His dominion finna be taken away completely, man. All right? Go ahead.
It said, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven should be given to the people of the saints.
Shall be given, go ahead.
To the people of the saints of the Most High.
Yep.
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
There you go, man. This is what we speaking of, man. This is the gospel. This is the good news.
Yeah.
Look at all that good news for the saints in that chapter, man. The saints shall take the kingdom and possess it. Then judgment was given to the saints. All right? Then his dominion shall be taken away and given to the saints. What is that? That's talking about Israel, man. What's that in Psalms 148, 149? Just to prove who the saints are, man. Because this is the good news, man. This is the gospel. All right?
You got it? Let me see. 148, 14?
Yep, go ahead. You'll read that.
That is Psalms 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people.
Woo! Wait a minute. Now, when you read Daniel 7, what was it speaking of? The little horn that subdued the other. See, he's talking about horns. All right? Horns represent power. You know? So you see how the Most High, he lets you know who the saints is. All right? In Psalms, and then he talks about what? A horn, letting you know, look, we got a power. The saints, they horn going to be lifted. Out of all these Edomite power structures that have came and ruled the earth, guess what? It's a power structure of Israel that's going to come out of it and take away their dominion, man.
Yep. That would also say the Most High ruler in the kingdom of man, he give it to whomsoever he will.
Yep.
But this back in Psalms 148 and 14, he also exalted the horn of his people.
Yep.
The praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him.
Man, you can't get around it.
Yep. Praise ye the Lord.
Read one more time, bro.
Psalms 148. Can I start 13?
Yep.
It said, let them praise the name of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven.
Yeah, see, Yahweh Shemashai is about to be highly exalted in the earth, man. You know? Highly exalted in the earth, man, because, hey, Yahweh Shemashai, his name has pretty much, you know, people really don't even regard Yahweh Shemashai. There's no fear. You know? But he's finna do so many mighty works in the earth, man, and we want to be a part of those mighty works, man. We want to line ourselves up to be a part of these mighty works. We want to be his battle axe. He said, with you, I'm gonna turn you to a battle axe and weapons of war. That's gonna be part of his excellency in the earth, man.
The ones that stand stiffly for his name, man.
Yep.
Because right now, the Lord's name being crossed out daily, crucified daily, man.
This is where our energy need to go to, man. As an Israelite, man, this is where your energy should be going to this, man.
Yep.
Nothing else matters. We want to be part of this excellency that's coming to the earth, man. Just to be a part of, just to have a piece of it, man. You should want a piece of this action, man.
Yeah, a piece of it.
You see?
No, Jay wanted, and let me hit him too.
Yeah.
That's how we want, but hey, like Lord got to get his leg back first, man.
Yeah.
You know, he got to pop it off, man. That's why we got to wait. But it's 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints.
Yep.
Even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai.
So the saints are the Israelites, man. You know, and that's who dominion is going to be given to, man. World domination, man. We on something else, man. Let Jake play around. Let Jake, be in tune with this world. Let Jake push their madness. All right. Let Jake do what they do, man. We moving on, man. We on to something else, man. We looking forward to greatness in the world to come, man. The hell with this society and this world, man. All right. We don't care nothing about notoriety. We don't care about being seen. You know. We don't care about the opinions of all these people that's about to die. You know. We want greatness. We want a part. We want a part in this greatness that's to come, man. That's promised in the scriptures, man.
We want to rule, man.
Yeah, man.
Can I get a second answer?
Yeah,
Yeah, the second answer 6. I'm gonna start 58. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, that only begotten and thy fervent lover, are given to their hands.
Yep.
If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Yeah, see, our people was worried about our forefathers. They was concerned about world domination, man. Being dominant over the heathens, man.
Yep.
You know, that's the mind frame. You see?
Yep.
Do you not know we in the midst of an overthrow of an empire, man, that Esau Edom is about to lose? It don't matter all his, mandates and all these things he's scheming up on. You find out, like, damn, he was doing this the whole time. He was doing that the whole time. He got so much wickedness going on, but all is not finna matter. It don't matter his little schemes and sneaky plans and things that he's been doing and, been prepping people to be, connected with to the internet of things. All these things that he's putting together, it's gonna come to naught, man. Because he still gonna have to deal with your house shot.
Yeah. Everybody gotta get judged.
Yeah. Hey, it's just like if if I got some felony charges and I get out on bond, then my court date is 2 years on down the road. Well, I can get $100 million in between that time. I can get the best opportunities and start all these businesses. But guess what? I still gotta go back to the court date.
I still gotta, yeah.
I'm out. All this stuff I did, I can do this, do that. But guess what? I still gotta go back and deal with this court date. And that's what Esau is. See, the fugitive is being brought to trial. It don't matter what he did in between, all right, that period of him, all right, being, on, cause pretty much Esau just been on the bun,
Yeah.
But now he's finna come to court.
You gotta pay that on the tab, man.
Yeah.
You see?
Go ahead.
This how long should this endure?
Yeah.
But this Job 14:5, since his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So it don't matter what he done achieved. When he get to the end, it's over with. No matter what he done achieved or what he's trying to do or what he has planned for, the year 2040. No. When you get to the bounds that you can't pass, then that's it.
Yep. You gotta come back to court.
Yep.
You gotta get judged. Yep. That's an expiration date, basically, man. That's why they say he should be loose for a little season.
For a little season.
We in that little season now, man.
Yeah, in the end of that little season.
So this back in Revelation 12:7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
Yep.
And the dragon fought in his angels and prevailed not.
And prevailed not. This man gonna lose, man. Go ahead.
It said, neither was there place found any more in heaven.
Yep.
And the great dragon was cast out.
They said neither was his place found anymore in heaven, which is what? Rulership. Alright? Now, what did Yahweh Shai say? Get St. Luke 10:18 real quick.
Yep.
What did Yahweh Shai say he seen?
Luke 10:18.
Yep.
It say, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
He seen Satan as lightning fall from heaven, and it's gonna be a quick overthrow. When Yahweh Shai hit the scene, he gonna wrap this shit up.
What is it? 1 hour?
1 hour, America gonna be destroyed, and then it says how in 2nd Ezra 13, the great multitude that was to subdue him.
That too.
Yeah, matter of fact, get that. Cause it go into detail into it.
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 13. Man, what do I want to start? Want to start at 1?
Yeah, you started one.
2nd Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass, prophecy, after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there was a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof.
Go ahead.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
Yeah, that's Yahweh Shai and that heavenly host. Go ahead.
And when he turned And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yep, hey, that goes into Revelation, that throne from whom, all right, the face of the earth fled. You see? Go ahead.
Then it said, every eye shall see him.
Every eye shall see him.
Yep. Then it said, verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all that bond that heard his voice.
Yep, and the voice going out of his mouth is that fire coming out of the chariot. You know, he's not coming back, as a fire breathing, he's not coming back breathing fire. No, the mouth is the opening. It represents the opening of a chariot, and that's going to be that fire coming out that chariot, man. It'll be a concentrated, fire. When it's going to be so hot, it's going to overwhelm the fire. Any type of fire that's on earth is going to overwhelm that. See, it's a whole different power coming. Like, you hear about the lasers, but see, these ain't regular lasers that's coming out. This heat is not from this world.
Yep. I got a quick one. This 2 Ezra 16:11. The Lord should threaten, and who should not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence.
Yep, they're going to be beating the powder through fire, man. Go ahead.
So it's back at 2 Ezra 13:4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they bond that heard his voice, like it's the earth fell it when they feel it the fire.
Go ahead.
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yeah, so this is the militaries of the earth, led by, the militaries of Esau, Edom, America, NATO, EU. Go ahead.
It said, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Yeah, so the chariot so big, Ezra described as him flying on top of a mountain. Showing you how big the mountains are. Humongous. You see some big mountains, man. Mountains are huge, man. But that's how he described the chariot.
Hey, what was that? 2019, NASA had to cut the live stream.
Oh yeah.
It was a chariot bigger than the earth.
Bigger than the earth.
Yep.
You see, go ahead.
Verse 8, 2 Ezra 13:8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight.
But yet durst fight. So afraid, but yet durst fight. Showing that Yahweh Shem Al-Shah going to have to put a spirit on the militaries of the earth to fight his son.
Yep.
Because he want to see his son destroy them, man. Alright? So ain't going to be no retreat. You going to have to deal.
Ain't gonna be no peace.
Yeah.
Waving the white flag.
Nah. They're going to get burnt up too.
It said, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor had a sword, nor any instrument of war.
Yo, so he just going to be sitting on top of that chariot, issuing out fire. He just going to be issuing out, he just going to be throwing power forth, man. Alright? That chariot just going to be hovering, and he just going to be getting busy, man.
That's Jake.
Yep.
Ultimate Jake, man.
Okay.
So yeah, man, this 10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yep.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and bond them up every one.
Hey, it's gonna be all type of, just fire coming to this place, man. Constant laser, it's a tempest, man. You just fire tornado. It's gonna be all type of. How Shah gonna send all type of destruction out that chariot, man.
I ain't coming to set fire on the earth.
Set fire on the earth, man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
It said, which were prepared to fight and bond them up on every one, so that upon a son of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
And the numerable multitude was nothing to be perceived but dust and smell of smoke. Why I say he seen Satan like lightning, fall from heaven, fall from rulership. How Shah gonna come wrap this thing up, man?
The Lord ain't playing, man.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no back and forth, no long drawn out battle. No, it's gonna he coming to wrap this thing up, man. He coming to embarrass Esau.
You know, Jake talk shit before they pop things up. No, man. Lord popping it off now with the prophecy, man.
He talking now. Hey, the prophet speaking is Yahweh Shai talking.
Yep.
So when the prophets get put up, that's the end of talking.
Yep.
Now we just finna see.
Yep. When I saw this, I was afraid.
Yep. Cause it you know, Ezra's just seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
It's blowing him away because he's seeing a power that he can't describe, man. Right. You know, showing you how horrific Yahweh Shai coming to deal, all right, with the inhabitants of the earth, man, with this current society, man.
Yep.
You see?
Yep. I had some.
Got
this Isaiah 66 and 15.
Yep.
For behold, the Lord would come with fire, and with chariots like a whirlwind,
yep.
to render his anger with fire, so like with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Yeah, so his anger. You see? Yahweh Shai, because the scripture talk about how he and the Father are one. And the scripture say that the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. So Yahweh Shai, he's angry at the wicked every day. So Yahweh Shai is coming to showcase his anger through judgment, through destruction.
Yep. It said, for by fire and by sword would the Lord plead with all flesh.
Yep.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. Yahweh Shai is coming to get rid of a lot of wickedness, and he's coming to judge a lot of wickedness in the earth, man.
That's right.
You know, keep reading on it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
It's 17, Isaiah 66, 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eat swine flesh and an abomination in the mouth. It says should be consumed together, said the Lord.
Yeah, so people take the standard of the scripture light. But hey, the scripture talking about, hey, they eat swine's flesh, man. Yeah. Which means what, man? You living by no standard. Alright? You finna be through, man.
He said, if I know their works and their thoughts, it should come that I would gather all nations and tongues, and that should come and see my glory.
Woo! He said he gonna gather all nations and tongues. World War III. Because you got all these different military to speak different language being gathered for this war, man.
Yep.
You know? Come on, man.
Keep going.
Yeah, get that you know, you just come back to this Revelation 12.
Yeah, this Revelation 12:8. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Mm-hmm. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Yeah, so the old serpent, this is going all the way back to the garden. See, Yahweh Shai is coming to defeat that energy that was in the garden. You know, Satan, the adversary, Esau, the Edomites in this adverse spirit, the righteousness. You know, he's coming to defeat all that, man. Victory over all that, man. This is victory over everything that we going into, man. This man is not going to prevail. Esau, Edom has no victory written in the scriptures, man. And he can't write victory, all right, through his technology. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to write victory through his technology, man. Not going to happen, man. You fail. All right? Yeah,
yeah, I had something I gonna get. This Psalms 47. Let's see, let's just start at 1.
Yep.
Psalm 47:1. Oh clap your hands, all ye people, shout unto the Most High with the voice of the triumph.
Yep.
For the Lord Yahweh Most High is terrible. Mm-hmm. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet.
Yep, he said he's a great king over all the earth. You see, all this is happening from the decrees of the Most High. All right? The Most High is ready to decree his son, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords in the earth, man. You know, go ahead.
Yo, he said he should choose our inheritance for us.
Yep.
The excellency of Jacob, whom he loved.
Yep.
Yep.
So we come to a time of what, man? The sons of, all right, Israel, the sons of power, sons of God, all right, are about to be set back up in their rightful place, and it's beginning with the elect, beginning with 144,000, those men of the elect, you know, that's going to make up their governing body. You see that?
Yep. I'm going to jump down to 8. Yahweh Shai reigning over the heathen. Yahweh Shemashai seated upon the throne of his holiness.
Mm-hmm.
The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of the Mosiah of Abraham. For the shields of the earth belong unto the Mosiah. He is greatly exalted.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to Revelation 12 and 10. Go back to that. That's the point.
Yeah, that was the point. Get the one you had in Psalms, and then we'll get First Corinthians 15,
All right.
57. We'll close out.
It's Psalms 21:11.
Yep.
For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Yep. Hey, they imagine a mischievous device which they're not able to perform. He's not gonna be able to fully execute this plan. He's gonna get so far, and then that's when he really gonna have to deal. Then it's gonna be a standard lifted against this man that's gonna lead to Yahweh Shai coming back. And he loses horribly, man. Alright?
Yep.
Yeah,
The Job 20:22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits.
Yep.
Every hand of the wicked should come upon him.
And that's what we're seeing now. And the wicked goes into the labor of common person. That's why, it's common knowledge that these people are doing wickedness in the earth, man. All these different things and, the creeds that he's pushing in the under the guise of, health and safety.
Peace.
Yeah, and peace. They're finding out, man, that these are nothing but instruments of death. It's becoming common knowledge now. So as he gets closer to trying to crown his enterprise, you have the common people that's coming against this man. And the main thing that's coming against him is this word, the spirit of Yahushua, which is on, regular men.
Yep.
You see?
He said, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Mm-hmm.
He shall rain upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Yeah, so it says when he's at their point of crowning his enterprise, that's when, he's going to be met with a resistance he's not going to recover from.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Was it 2 Corinthians?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15, 57.
The 1 Corinthians 15 and 57.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord, Yahweh Shemashai.
So we already got the victory because it's written. We should be in the spirit of rejoicing. Man, this nigga is done. Esau Edom is done. We already got the victory. We we just have to endure all the way through to be a part of the victory. But the victory is already written. So we say, giving thanks unto Yahweh Shai, because he's coming back, to be victorious, man, against this man.
Then it said, NLT, he gave us victory over sin and death.
Woo! Who's the man of sin? Esau Edom. Who's the man that's pushing death in the earth? Esau Edom.
And Habakkuk.
Yep. So therefore with this man, can you read?
58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable.
Be steadfast, unmovable. This is a time to be locked in, tapped in, fully about the business and the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man, more and more.
Yep.
Not giving a damn about this life, but focus on what's to come, man. We make this is our reality, man. This is the reality. We wait on this to come into reality, man. The hell with everything else. Why the hell would I want somebody to follow me around with a camera, on my whack ass life here? You see?
Yeah.
What the hell you?
Ain't no point.
Yeah. Oh, nigga follow me around and I'm in captivity. What other nation of people do that? No, man, this is the reality that we want. Go ahead, bro.
It said, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Abounding in the work, man. The sheep need to be fed. More of our people are going to wake up, and they're going to need to be taught, man. And we need to be on deck. For that, the hell with everything else, man. But this is our part. This is our reasonable service, so we can be part of that glory that's to come.
Always bound in season, out of season.
Yep.
Laboring in that vineyard, man.
Yep.
It said, always abound in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Your labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. It's going to be rewarded, man. The standard going to come to those men that's serious-minded. The standard that's going to come to those men all right, who pushed everything out the way and said, I'm focused on this. This is what I'm about. You know, that's who the standard coming to, man. Someone who don't give a damn about this life. All right, but all about their righteous kingdom to come. All right, where Yahweh Shai is about to establish the throne of David, man. So we rejoice in that, man, and we continue to do what we gotta do to partake in this victory that's to come, man. He's not gonna win. All right, yeah, so man.
That's it.
All right. Well, with that, we pray that you brothers, and you few sisters was edified. Once again, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Hakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect. Till the next time I say Shalom,
Shalom.
Yashala, Baba, DTA soon.